What's up, guys, and welcome to the Red Stand. This is the transfer deadline day updates. Obviously, I'm only doing about an hour, but the updates for now are. When I get rid of that, I'll put in the description. Obviously, we know that Lingard at the minute. Well, actually, I'll give you the two in a minute. Obviously, Edison Cavani has been chased by Barcelona, but Fabrizio Romano has put up Diego Dalot is like going to Borussia Dortmund, and Edison Cavani is staying at United, right? Because it's like I put it a thumbnail now. I put it part of it now.
Would you please subscribe? Bottom right hand corner, by the way. We are going to try to get to 120,000 subscribers tonight on United Stand. Can we hit 120,000 subscribers? Subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Click the button and subscribe and share.
Yeah, I can just put them, guys. They're both staying now, so they're going nowhere. So what I'll do, guys, obviously I'm watching Goldbridge now, so I'll keep you updated. But there is another one. Apparently, PSG are in apparently negotiations to sign Tony Martial. So I don't know what's going to happen there. With the Trippier situation, should be staying with Atletico Madrid now. Lingard must probably be with us now. Ruben Neves has been nothing about that, but apparently, according to United Stand and Solskjaer, is likely going to sign a midfielder now, so we're most probably wait till next year now. But like I said, guys, this is only like an hour and a half stream. This. And also a big shout out to my fiance, Jasmine Passion. Go and follow up. She does brilliant makeup content, absolutely brilliant. She's very talented, and I can't wait to marry her. I love you. There's a one minute, guys. There's a belief that Neves will stay at Wolves. But that's not really a surprise, is it?
You can click and become a member by clicking the join button, and you can see the bottom left hand corner where the members club is. So in relation to the transfer deadline day for Manchester United at the moment, this morning Cristiano Ronaldo was made official. Dan James will officially be announced by the
I just show you this, guys. You can get it up. If we can get it up on the United thing, if it's on the United Twitter, I think.
There was talk of PSG and Martial, but again, Ollie doesn't want that to happen. Lingard is going to stay, and a midfielder is out of the question at the moment. It will take something very major for Manchester United to do that, and they are said to be very relaxed.
We're around talking about how he's going to feel to play with Ronaldo. Obviously, they're both. Well, they're both not Portuguese, but he's French and he's Portuguese, but there's no difference to that. I'm going to check now, guys, if they've done a reveal on this.
Matic for me is too old. McTominay isn't enough. Neither is Fred. Fred's a £50 million player, and I just wonder who scouted him. I know people always say that Pep wanted him, but
one sec, guys. One sec.
Did anybody look at his passing range?
Check the video up.
Like Scott McTominay, I'm a little bit worried about McTominay. As I said a few minutes ago, in the last 18 months, he's had 8 injuries: 2 to his knee, 2 to his groin, 1 to his ankle, and 3 knocks. He's missed over 20 games. So.
Well, that's the actual video we're trying to show you guys. It was what the Bruno Fernandes thing did. So yeah.
And I will speak to you in a couple of hours, maybe a little bit less if something breaks. Speak to you in a bit. Stay tuned.
So no, we just swapped, guys. No, it's Beth and the guys. Let's keep it on it, guys. Let's just keep it going.
How are you guys today? How are you feeling about the deadline day?
Unreal, yeah, I feel really good. I was listening. I was optimistic about buying a central defensive midfielder until I listened to the last 5 minutes of Mark, and now I'm just feeling the optimism is dead. I still feel that we could sell a couple of players and make get a couple of funds available for something to happen, hopefully in January. But I do hold on to hope that there could be something that happens before the end of the window. Hopefully,
So obviously, guys, we're going to keep an eye on it now.
His leg broken by Paul Pogba, according to Graham Souness on Sunday. Could be starting at number 6 for us against Newcastle on the 11th of September. So let's hold on to hope for that one anyway.
I know. I'm hoping so. I keep seeing people in the comments saying Beth for CVM. I wish I could do it, guys. I try and I might be able to do a better job, but you never know.
Wait, Beth, the only thing you defend is Ollie.
Oh my God, Jordan, how was it? Well, you're not even a minute in yet. You're a child. Do you want to chat? You've got a best agenda, honestly. You have to have a best agenda.
I'm just happy that the row has moved on from me and Beth to now Jordan and Beth. So I'm safe for this episode, okay?
It's 2 versus 1. My two first opponents I'm here with on the screen. It's nothing new. It's like they're trying to get the viewers in.
I'm not saying anything, guys, because there's no thing yet.
Well, there has been something I've been dying to ask actually ever since and that's why I'm so delighted on. Of course with you, Ben, and of course with you too, Jordan. But in specific, because the Dan James deal has pretty much been said, like nothing better deal will be done soon enough. Of course, Jordan is my Celtic cousin, and I hope Beth isn't my cousin, but I have fought with many of my cousins in the past, so she could well be. But I know it's this kind of special connection when your club signs a member of your national.
But obviously, guys, we do know, guys, is in other news, going off the United topic a minute, that Kurt Zuma and someone from abroad, 2 players have joined West Ham, so good luck to Kurt Zuma and that other guy who's joined. I don't know his name.
It's about levels, isn't it? And I just feel like
One second.
Just a step too.
So yeah, guys. So obviously, West Ham just Pierre, Brendan Williams, and Dan James. Well, even though Dan James is going to one club, Leeds, yes. Yeah.
We've held on to a point with it.
Yeah. I always kind of hold on to I wish we sent players out alone. Only for the reason that
but I'm happy for, like I said, guys, I am happy for Dan James staying. He's going to thingy, but it's just the team he's going to. Because, like I said, guys, Leeds and United, I've not had a good pass in United because Leeds have always been the dominant side of us. I'm not going to say what we're going to say because I'm on live.
Dan James for me is, I know a lot of people, even though we've been asking, but it's just in a way that it's like sometimes it just doesn't work out, and sometimes you're just not good enough to play on the big stage. And I feel like that was the case with Dan James. He should have always gone to Leeds. He should have never really come to us, but he did come to us, and we've actually made money on him. So that's a good thing. But people saying, "Oh, we should have loaned him out, we should have rushed into selling him." Because at the end of the day, I might be wrong. Watch next season, I'm completely wrong, but I just don't think he's got it in his locker to be the level that we need. And I don't think he ever will be. I think he'll do really well for a team like Leeds, where it's very much about running, athleticism, and I think he'll get a lot of space in the Leeds team. I think he'll suit that team really well, and I hope he does well for them. But I just never see him coming out. People saying a buyout back clause. I just never see him working out at Manchester United. I think it would have happened by now. And I know we were so excited when we saw him when he first came in, and he started off well for us. But sometimes you've got to do it consistently, and for me, he's not a consistent player. And we have checked on Ricky, guys. He is okay, I think. He's on holiday, so I don't think he's had time to sink him. but he might convert to a Leeds fan now. You never know. We'll just have to wait and see on Ricky. I think he'll have some comments to say about it when he comes back. But let's just all hope he's all right at this difficult time. I mean, his son's had a big move in his career, and it's well done. I want to get on to Martial, because there's big news about Martial. Apparently, George Mendes is acting as an intermediary to try and take Martial to PSG. Romano saying it's absolutely nothing advanced at the moment, but it's a very, very difficult situation, and George Mendes is actually trying to help it to happen. I mean,
so what I should have said, right, is the thing is, guys, right, with George Mendes, right, or whatever his name is.
We need to get some money in for him. Do you think
He tried to negotiate Ronaldo to City, right, but now Ronaldo's back at his hometown after 12 years, right. But now he's trying to get this manager now trying to get Martial to PSG. Why? Because Mbappe might be going to Real Madrid. But the thing is, right, guys, right, if Mbappe does not go to PSG, what happens then? But the problem is, guys, Solskjaer don't want him to go. No. Do I? No. I know people are disagreeing on that, but I don't want to go.
Obviously, look, let's be honest, we're getting Ronaldo for $2.5 million a year for 5 years the payback. And I'm like, who are we blackmailing here? Do you know, so I thought that there's some sort of dark arts going on here where Martial might go alone or something like that, filling the gap. So I don't really see how PSG benefit him, but if you look at our squad as well, I don't think it really benefits us because Martial obviously time. But when he came on against Wolves, I was like, here is a player. Like, there was something, when he came on, he had energy, he had enthusiasm. Now, I'll be honest, he didn't do much. Like, I don't think he probably didn't really push the ball in the box, but, like, you could see that he was running for everything. He didn't let anything go. So I was impressed when he came on against Wolves, but I feel like, oh, there's something on from this season. So I really doubt that the move's going to happen. It could be a scare tactic that they're putting together, his agents, and I didn't know Jorge Mendes was his agent. But I don't. That's why I find out about it as well. But I don't think anything's going to happen. I think there is still plans to hold on to him. I think if we were signing a like-for-like player, I think absolutely let Martial go. But I still think there's room on the left-hand side for him, especially with Dan James gone, who I always got confused as to why he played on the right and he's left-footed. But with him gone, with no backup, we have Martial and Rashford who are like equal with stats at least. That it'd be great to see them fighting on the left-hand side because there is no benefit with him going to PSG and no benefit for him playing in the French league. So for him and for us, I don't think the benefit of anyone. And for PSG, I don't know why they want him either.
Obviously, guys, we do understand him, but like I said, I'm not doing it right now with him. There's no fever now because this is my United channel list.
We're trying to build a squad, and for me, Dan James leaving, keeping Martial, getting Ronaldo in, that is starting to build a squad that has strength and depth. I think Martial is massive strength and depth. I think when he came on the other day, he looked all right for like the first time in a while. And it would be a shame to let him go when we've not seen him have his chance yet this season. I think at the end of the season, if it doesn't work out for him, then it'll start to look at where he's going to move to. But I think he at least deserves the season. I mean, I saw something on social media saying his wife wants him to go to Real Madrid. I was thinking, steady on him, like he's Jordan, what are your thoughts on Martial?
Yeah, to be honest, PSG, you're right, is a crazy one, given all the talent they've got at top. But they seem just to be playing the game like they want all the blues, all the reds, all the oranges. They just seem to be in for anyone. Italy, I think, would make more sense for him. I think the time you get on the ball there, he'd probably be devastated out in the Italian league. For me, at this point, I think it'd be a crazy decision to move him on now, given that we haven't got time to then reinvest that money into the right areas of the team. So I wouldn't want that move to be done now. I'm not on the fence with Martial, but I really want it to work for him. But like I think I said last time I was on, we're now looking at 2 years ago when he had a good season. If he doesn't deliver this season, then I think it's okay to just say, look, it hasn't worked. You need to move on. There's plenty of other dead wood that need to be moved on before him. I think you look at Lingard, Matic, Mata, these players are not going to get minutes this season, really. So they should be moved on before somebody like Martial. I still feel like Martial, on his day, has something to offer us. And you're right, against Wolves, he come on, he looked lively. And you always look at him, you just think just a little bit more from him, and you are world class. You can be world class. And we have seen him do it. It's not like we've never seen him do it in our shirt. I think that's what's frustrating. He has the ability to be a match winner, but we just don't see that enough from him. So I think, let's give it this season. You're right, Beth, I agree with you for once. Let's give him a chance this season, and it's do or die.
Yeah, completely. I think this is the season for Martial. It's a little bit similar to Ollie. It's like, produce this season or you're gone.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing with Ollie this season as well. So there's a few players like that. With Martial, you would never ever see him as like a fringe player. Within like the last few years, he's constantly been in our starting 11. Even when he's not performed, he's still been in there because you know the talent that he's got. It was a little bit similar to Rashford at the end of last season when he wasn't playing great, but you still put him in the team because you know he can produce something. And I think that's the thing with Martial. I think with this competition, I'm just hoping it spurs him on to try and do something, because you've seen in the past when he's had competition, that is when he starts to go downhill. I think he's very much a confidence player and he likes the manager to put confidence in him. But Laurie Whitwell was reporting that Ollie wants to keep Martial. He wants him as part of his plans. And I think you've always seen that Ollie's had that faith in Martial. He's always played him. He's always stuck by him. And I do think he likes him as a player. And I think he sees something in him. So that's why he's going to stay part of that squad. But you never know. If Kylian Mbappe suddenly makes like a last-minute move to Real Madrid, I do think Martial, along with Richarlison, are going to be the type of players that they're looking at to come in and replace them. And that could be something that maybe is a shock that happens at the end of the window. But for that, I think we're just going to have to wait and see, because, I mean, it's one of them. It might happen, it might not. Players that we definitely need to move on before that.
Yeah.
One of which is Jesse Lingard. I mean, the strikes that he's not going to go. I think he wants to stay. He's never said he's going to look for a move away from Manchester United, and I think the border at that point now.
There's another thing, guys. What do you think about Tony Martial? Do you think he'll go? Because I don't. I don't think it's never come up saying Martial, Martial and Ronaldo's agent is saying like, oh, they got Ronaldo and all that. No. What makes you think like this? Because Martial's a striker, so is Ronaldo. So basically, Ronaldo in, and then. Because the thing, right? Martial is that dead one. Fred is, and I'm sorry to say, but McTominay is, and Jones is.
Like checking out from Welshman to Welshman, how would they negotiate with that? What dream that they saw there? I don't get it. I couldn't believe that figure he was talking about. It's great business for us.
Yeah, let's not question it. Let's just enjoy it, okay? Let's just, because there might be a receipt, there might be a 24-hour clause where they realize, oh, wait a second, what's happening here? Let's no wonder one believes that we're after robbing the blind, and they might just continue on to do. Because it's not the hasn't signed deal delivered just yet.
I think it's one of them where Leeds have wanted him for so long. Like, they actually have, they also been a fan of him, so I think they were just willing to pay the money. He's still young as well. You've got to take age into consideration. And he has been a first starter for Manchester United at some point, and he's not got that game for us. So you've got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, he's an international. It's just a shame for Wales, but aside from that, like he has played international football. No, sorry, we're moving on. Talk about Jesse Lingard now, Jordan. Sorry.
There will be no Welsh slander on this street. I will be there.
I mean, there'll be plenty. But
Yeah, there will be loads. But for me, on Jesse Lingard, I would say you probably get in around the same amount that you would get for Dan James, only because he's in the last year of the contract.
But you get, have you actually seen the new home kit? I like the home kit. I just don't like the next two because they don't look right.
Go to Everton or even Leicester or something like that, especially if James Maddison left. I thought it was like I never thought we'd see him in the United jersey again. Even when we saw him in pre-season, I was like, oh, cool, yeah, get your fitness up, that's no problem. But look, there is benefits, and there is, obviously, I think it's I don't want to say there's mostly bad holding on to him, but I feel like this is peak value since maybe
He scored the winner in the FA Cup for us. When obviously we're never playing ourselves then, but like he went to West Ham and he was unbelievable. And you're like, and he went from nowhere to almost getting in the England squad. And you're like, this is the time to let him go. And then, every United fan was cool with it because the amount of United fans that were like from humdrum and quartered prior to that only was insane. So like everyone was involved, everyone politely did so well. No one really saw a future at him at the club from. We thought we'd get a bit of money and reinvest it'd be cool. I just don't think this is going to end well at all. Him sticking around because if he signs a new contract, he's never going to get up to the performance levels he was at. He's not going to start Bruno or anyone like that. So I don't think him not leaving benefits anyone. But I also understand Jesse Lingard and what he wants to say because I think he showed on Instagram or showed on some sort of social media I don't know what to call it, like a dream regiment or whatever you call it, where he was like, I'm going to do this to get to this, to eventually get to the Euros 2020 with England. Yeah. So I can completely understand. I don't think for a second that he's staying if he signs a new contract for the money. Not at all. I think he obviously will want to pay rights, blah blah blah. Leave that to the agent. That's cool. Get as much money as you can. I've no thing about that. But I can understand his mindset going. Well, there was no reason why I have the ability to get to a starting 11 with United or be an important part of this team. So I can understand for him why he wants to stay and wants to be at his dream club. I want to be the best that he possibly can be. But I really, really, really just don't see it happen. Unless there's an injury crisis. And I think he's good to have on the bench. Don't get me wrong. I think there is something there. But I also feel like he is a player that needs to be playing week out to get to that point. And if he isn't, he's going to get frustrated that he put it in. Whether leaving for free when he realises that there's no future here, I haven't been getting anything by Christmas, and he leave for free in the summer, which benefits us. Like doesn't benefit us at all. Doesn't benefit his relationship with the fans for what is going on. So I don't see this ending well, but I completely understand why.
What's it, guys?
Like this is where we have to have that big club mentality, and we have to say goodbye to players that we might not necessarily want to from an emotional point of view, but from a performance point of view, they're all right,
Yeah, I do truly believe that he thinks he can get into this Manchester United team. I don't think you would want to stay if you didn't think that. And through obviously what you saw his goals were, I mean, I have nothing but respect for that because I do think that if you want to be successful, that is something you have to do. You've got to set yourself goals. And
Right, guys.
Every single one.
There's nothing more to say here, guys. But I will be doing a video if anything else comes up. There's nothing come up yet, guys. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. But don't forget, guys, to follow my fiance, my beautiful fiance. She does great makeup content. She's fantastic. She's so talented. Peace, love, and rock and roll.